The waste hierarchy is widely accepted as a means for promoting sustainable waste management. Broadly speaking, waste facilities will fit within the three lower rungs of the hierarchy. Mechanical sorting plants and composting facilities are required to recycle as much as possible. Once we've extracted what we can for recycling and composting, we need to make the most of what is left, recovering as much energy as possible from the waste. This could be done through anaerobic digestion or thermal treatment processes. There will always be a residual waste that will require landfilling, and this will only apply to non-biodegradable materials once we've extracted as much value as possible from them.
Waste management is changing faster now than it has done for many years. All local authorities are affected. They are confronted with the need to create facilities to segregate, collect all sorts of different materials and to deliver them to treatment plants that will avoid the need for landfill and will make better use of the resources that the waste actually represents, even if it's not in a very usable form.
There are many waste management options and technologies. Household waste sites, transfer stations, mechanical separation, biological processes, thermal treatment, and landfill sites. As you would expect, a number of planning and environmental issues are associated with each management option. The exact issues depend on the site, setting, and technology. We will now look at the planning issues associated with each of these options in more detail. Household waste sites come in different forms and may be called different things: bring sites, household waste recycling centres, and civic amenity sites. They all serve the same purpose: to provide a facility where the local community can bring waste that isn't collected at the doorstep. Critically, these facilities provide a key interface between the public, local authority, and waste industry. It is therefore essential that they make a good first impression. They not only provide an important local service, but are also key to how waste management is perceived. After all, with the exception of the wheelie bin, the household waste site is all that most people will see of the waste management process. If designed well, they will clearly demonstrate what a local authority is doing to recycle materials, as well as allowing opportunities to educate the public. The appearance and layout of such facilities varies. They usually allow the public to divide their waste and put it into bins or banks. They may be small scale, such as those in a supermarket car park, or they may be larger, purpose-built facilities, perhaps split level and linked with other facilities such as a transfer station. Household waste sites need to be accessible and well laid out. The needs of the end user should be at the heart of such facilities. They need to be easy to use and logical. Suitable locations for household waste sites could include industrial, commercial, or residential areas. Household waste sites should be conveniently located to encourage effective use and easy access. The visual impact of such facilities could, in some instances, be reduced by sensitive siting and the use of fences and planting. At this Tesco supermarket, part of the car park incorporates a facility that the local community can use to recycle materials such as glass, plastic bottles and cans. A location such as this is easily accessible and is already served with car parking facilities. It also means that the people who choose to shop here can avoid making a special trip to get rid of their recyclable materials. The front end of this household waste site presents a good user interface, promoting positive messages about recycling and also rewarding customers of the store with loyalty points for recycling various items. The planning issues associated with household waste sites depend greatly on the scale of the facility. Key things to consider include traffic, visual impact, odour, dust, and litter. All of these issues can be overcome with careful site selection, good design, and good site management. Transfer stations are essentially an in-between facility. They do not alter the waste in any way, but allow the materials to be bulked up so that rather than transporting it in lots of smaller vehicles, it can be moved in fewer, larger vehicles, or in some instances, boats or trains. The key advantages of using transfer stations are essentially around the reduction of the number of vehicles on the road. This reduces fuel consumption, emissions, congestion and transport costs. In London, barge transfer is particularly relevant. The Thames is already used as a means to transport waste out of the city to landfill sites and could potentially transport waste to other riverside waste facilities. Transfer stations need to be sited carefully. They not only need to be positioned close to the waste source, but also close to the primary road network. Where circumstances allow, it may be possible to use waterways or the rail network to optimise the transportation of waste to a treatment facility.